think it's this one. How we doing, folks? There we go. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just do a quick test on the mic. Sorry about that. Hello, 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 hello. Let's just see, make sure there's no random echoes. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. I changed my setup for half a second and the rest of it decided to just blow up in my face. Give me a minute. Just make sure the sound is good. Hold up. Sorry about that. Hello, 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 hello. Let's just see, make sure there's no random. Oh, it's got that echoey thing going on. Give me a minute. Let's figure the echo. Oh, it does this echo thing, and I don't like it. I think it's this one. Okay. Hello. Another mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to get rid of the echo. I think that got rid of the echo. Okay, that works. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna turn up a little bit of volume here. Oh, there we go. Is this better? Can everybody hear me now? We good? How's this? I think this should work. Can you still not hear me? Is it still bad? Okay, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I changed things around and it messed with the mic. It just changes where it goes. I say, here's the thing. Okay, so what do I say about the banners? Do not summon for Lex Luthor because he is fully free to play. Like, super encrypted tokens are your most valuable resource because it's how you get legendaries. You should not be using them to get Lex Luthor because you can just do him via the fusion event. You do not need Lex Luthor. And he's also just not the greatest tank anymore. They're going to be, like, if you don't have Aquaman, if Aquaman comes back, go get Aquaman. And then here's the thing. I'm going to say this. There are better DPS than Sinestro. Unfortunately, Sinestro's team synergy is just, it's okay, and he is a good character, but he's just good. If you had asked me this 7 months ago, he was probably one of the best DPS in the game, but he doesn't have survivability. And in today's day and age, you need survivability on your DPS. You don't really want to be babysitting your DPS characters. Again, he does some of the most damage in the game, but he doesn't have a lot of survivability. Like Cheshire, huge survivability. What's her name? Why am I blanking? Cheshire, Firestorm, the new one that just came out, Punchline, all have crazy survivability. He does not. He does very good damage, just no survivability. Yeah, and I'm going to say this is actually, so Andrew, the only thing to take note of is that we're not going to see any new legendaries for at least 2 weeks. So they're not going to run a new event at the same time as Sinestro event. Now, at the same time, you don't want to be wasting your sets. I will say, who knows what the next character, we will see a new legendary probably in about 3 weeks. If they're going to just keep going with the seasons, which they should, we'll see a new legendary in 3 weeks and then 2 new epics after that. So do take note, we've got about 3 weeks until the next legendary comes out, and we don't know how good they'll be. Usually in these seasons, it kind of feels like they kind of go peaks and valleys. I'm imagining the next character will probably be kind of broken. And then try to get stuff from the shop. The shop is decent. Yes, if we go back here, so everyone that's joining, the shop is very good. My general recommendation, now do take note for people that did just join, you can't get Joker here unless you already have a Joker. Like, I'm kind of tempted to just, I think I might go after the Joker here just because those Joker shards are really enticing. But I might prioritize getting Punchline first because I do need Punchline to get rank 10, but I'm probably going to prioritize Joker. Yes, 100%. If you can, I would actually just keep ranking up your Firestorm. Firestorm is the most broken character in the game. A Firestorm will literally carry you through every game mode in this game. Like, everything. Like, he will take you through every game mode in the game. There's no questions. He's going to take you through Evil Falls, League events, PvE, PvP content. He'll crush everything. Make sure your Firestorm is strong. Mine is currently ranked 12. Yeah, and or Punchline. I'm going to get Punchline to rank 10. I am actually hyper prioritizing Punchline at rank 10, just because Punchline becomes a different beast at rank 10. Most of her kit like fully unlocks at rank 10 because that's when she gets a 70% miss chance on ult, and then for basic attacks, and then also she basics when she advances. So she becomes a lot better at rank 10, like a lot better, which is why I'm going to do some events right now, and I'm going to prioritize Punchline and then hopefully get what's her name, what's his name, then Joker. I'm going to literally 40 shards for, actually, you know what we can do? No, I'll you know what I might do right now? Hold on. League, and I think I'm actually going to shift this up, and I'm going to put Punchline here. Because, yeah, let's do Punchline. I'm going to probably go for Punchline at the moment. Because I'm really close to getting my Punchline. Yeah, Punchline is I actually have been very impressed with Punchline. She does kind of feel like, what's her name? Cheshire. Similar vein of Cheshire. Just very annoying character that you just have to deal with, but very hard to kill. Punchline has become one of my more favorite like it. I kind of saw this coming where, you know, Joker was good. She hella buffs Joker. Joker becomes much better with Punchline. Like, you kind of really need to run both of them together. I also want to make a video talking about, we do need to talk about the issues with War World right now, especially Elite Arena and Victor's Arena. It's really bad, y'all. Like, this is just bad. I think right now I'm still, oh, I got top 8. Some people are still like bugged out. I'm fine right now. I think mine is fine. My merger was good, but I've been hearing people having some serious issues with War World. Okay, let's go to, I want to go do his event. That's what I want to do. All right, Sinestro, wait, Sinestro, blah, 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 blah. That's not so to prepare for battle, girl. Okay. I just want to see what his battle is. So special effects 0, always be reset to 100%. The attack power, defense max, make sure we multiply by 40. Non-leader enemies are wait, after all other non-leader enemies are defeated, they will join the fight after 1 round. Multiply attack power, defense. Okay. Front row allies gain 35% light life steal. For each tank ally, all allies will receive 10% damage rush for DPS. Attempting to defend plus Sinestro will counterattack using his upon taking damage 20 times. Interesting. So you don't want to deal, he'll just be taking a lot of damage. How do I want to do this? You know what I'm thinking? I think I know what I'm thinking. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do Punchline. I think Punchline might be kind of interesting here. So how are we going to do this? Let's go like this. I think this makes me happy. Yeah, we'll do this. I don't like putting Aquaman and Mara on the same team. I do like Joker and Punchline. Yeah, 100%. I like Joker and Punchline. I do think they're a really good combo. I like this combo here. This seems like, I think, oh, nope. Let's do this. I think this will work. Okay. I'm gonna just let it, oh, it's skipped. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention on that one. Whoa. Dang. 961? What's, woof. Whoa, Grifter, my guy. Dude, thank you so much for your donation. I so appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. And thank you for the message earlier. That was a really sweet message that you sent. I appreciate you, my guy. It was very appreciated. Thank you. Very generous. I really appreciate you. Yeah, she definitely waited. Can always get more Punchline in the shops, like League Shop, Elite Arena. Can only get Joker in these event shops. Yeah, I might hold off. That I might just straight up go for Joker. I will say I've been very impressed with the Joker with Punchline. So we'll do, oh, actually, hold on. So the reason I wanted to do this is quick collect all of these. Now I've got, let's see, mission. I've got these. Okay. Now I can actually pick up some stuff. I do like the idea of just straight up getting the Joker. Will it happen? I hope they do it, SMD. I do hope they do a rerun of Aquaman. I think there's a lot of people that want him. He's a very good character. I still think he's top 10 best characters in the game, but they should rerun him. I'm not arguing with it. They should. Are they going to? I hope so, but they're at least not going to rerun it for a little bit. So I would imagine maybe next season we'll probably see a rerun of him because it's been a while now for him. And they did DCU Superman a little while back. I do hope they do a rerun of Aquaman. He's good enough that he should be released again. And I do think that would actually get enough people to summon from. Again, I will say this, though. This shop is really good. I would highly encourage everybody to use the shop. Now, what do I do here? I have enough currency. Now, I'm gonna make another video about this. I am gonna be talking a little bit about this. I am going free to play in this game, um, because I am not happy with the decisions that are being made. If they had start releasing content, then I would maybe pay again. But right now they are not, and I have another video talking about it tomorrow. I've been really not happy with not only the decisions of the game, but also like the decisions of Warner Brothers. Amp 2 to 10% if it's worth. I run Joker. Can Sinestro's synergy will make Joker's damage debuff amp 2 to 10%? I mean, yeah, but there's just better places to run Joker. Sinestro's team synergy is very old. It doesn't have a lot of defensive capabilities, and honestly, I would rather run Joker on like a Mr. T team. Who are the best legendaries to go for? The best legendaries? Let me talk you through the best legendaries. Okay. Aquaman is one of the best. Zod. Who was the next banner after Sinestro before launch? It wasn't the Bride. I think it went Sinestro Bride. I think it went Sinestro Bride DCU. I might be wrong, but beta players can definitely correct me on that one. Legendaries though, DCU Superman is easily one of the best legendaries in the game. Zod is 100%. I think just because of his team synergy at rank 10 is easily one of the best team legendaries in the game. Aquaman, hands down, one of the best legendaries in the game. I'm trying to just be very, very conscientious of like what are the mandatory legendaries. DCU. If I were to go to the 3 mandatory legendaries, it's going to be DCU, Aquaman, and Zod. Those are my 3 like you need them legendaries. And then outside of that, everyone is just kind of a nice to have. Wait for new ledge so you can farm fragments, but now is the time Sinestro can purchase Sinestro fragments in Arena Shop. Yes, I will say this. I do think for newer players, Sinestro is very good because he is very free to play friendly because he's not a bad character. He is just getting power crept in PvP. In PvE, though, if you are newer-ish or you are not late game and you don't have 3 well-defined teams, then he is a phenomenal character to pick up because here's the thing. You can go over here and in the Evo Arena Shop, it's either Lex Luthor or Sinestro. Right now is actually very good for new players because you can pick up both of these characters. Lex Luthor, not so much. I would not recommend Lex Luthor at all because, again, you just get him through the fusion event. He's a waste of time of a character to get. You're literally wasting sets trying to get him because you can also pick up extra shards for him right here. So, and Sinestro as well. You pick up both of them here, you get 1 copy, and you call it a day. That's my general recommendation. If you're newer or you don't have 3 well-established teams that are pushing content, then you can pick up a Sinestro and then you can push content with like a second team. And Sinestro is fine for that. And because he works so well with a lot of the characters in the game, he's just a character that will always have some level of value because he works well with debuffs. There's tons of debuffs, therefore he's going to work well. Well, the Lex, hold on. I think that's coming out in a couple weeks. I don't, usually the reinforcement does not come out till later. Usually the reinforcement is one of the last things to come out. And usually it comes out at like the last, it's either the second to last week or the last week of the season is when the reinforcement. I kind of wish they did not do that and they let it come out a little bit earlier than that just so we could play around with it. But again, it is what it is. Also, the other really good legendary to pick up is Wonder Woman. Very good character. Superman has gotten a resurgence in use just because he is now able to be used on the Zod team, but they're not mandatory legendaries. Again, I'm going to tell you the absolute mandatory legendaries that you really need in this game are going to be Aquaman, just because he's such a phenomenal support character. Zod is super, just you need his team synergy. DCU Superman is probably one of the best tanks in the game, and then Wonder Woman is also a very good early game character. Is random. What my arena shop is this weekend? I got Sinestro fragments. Everyone's a little bit different. Yeah, it'll alternate, or it just depends. It's going to be random. You're either going to get Sinestro or you're going to get Lex. It'll happen. You'll get either one of them. I don't like the fact that they alternate. I kind of wish it was just both. Like you could get either one. Like you get both of them, and then you just get the pick. I don't know why they do that. I don't mind if you switch to Evo during this stream. Evo. I don't mind if you switch to Evo during this. Evo. Hold on, which one's Evo? Grifter, which one's Evo? Okay, DC Fanverse, 2 weeks time. Evo. What am I? My brain. Hold on. Which game is this one? Evo. Why is my camera losing focus? Which one is Evo? What am I? Yeah, thank you, DC Fanverse. Appreciate you. Thank you. March 22nd. I was like, I think it's coming out in a couple weeks. Yeah. It's not coming out for a hot minute. And then, I'm going to be real with you guys. This is going to perfectly align so that they're setting up for, I think next season, I'm hoping it's Black Adam. And then the season after that, I would imagine it is going to be something with the, what's it called? My thing is screwing up. The lanterns. Give me 1 second. I want to fix this. This is like driving me up the wall. Okay. I do imagine that. So I have next season will probably be something kind of random, and the season after that, I would imagine is going to be. Yes, Runes. I still play this game. I'm gonna probably take some steps back from it just because I really don't like the decisions that they're making. I feel like this is a game that they should be investing in, and it's very clear that Warner Brothers is not investing in this game. And I really want them to invest in this game because again, there are people that still don't have Victor's Arena doing things like they're not fixing Victor's Arena, which is like a PvP game is not getting fixed. It's very frustrating. Oh yeah. There, yes, I still play it all the time. I've been playing that a lot. I've got stuck at chapter 66 right now. I might switch over later. The problem with Evo is that it doesn't. My iPad is not set up for it right now. My iPad is set up for horizontal games, and my phone is set up for vertical games. I would love to play some Evo. I'm having a ton of fun with that game. That's like if I'm on the toilet, I'm playing Evo. I love Evo, dude. It's so much fun. I'm having like a legit blast, and it's like super free to play friendly, which has been great. I've been having so much fun playing that game. I'll be shocked if it's Shazam and Black Adam. Here's the thing. They got to keep us hyped for a little bit because again, I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do for June because you're going to have lanterns and then you're going to go straight into DC Supergirl. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do. I mean, and they're going to probably want to, line them up. We might actually see the Lantern season next to prepare for the show because they're doing a lot of marketing for that right now. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't take my word for it. I don't know. I'm just imagining it might be. It's either good. They're either going to do the Lanterns next season, but I don't know if they're going to do that because it's not going to align with the show. I'm just a little weirded out by are they going to align with the show or are they going to like go pre-show and then get ready for Supergirl? But then it might be too early for Supergirl. So I think they're just gonna next season's gonna be something that I don't think is gonna be. I think it's just gonna be random next season. I think they're like kind of Joker kind of came out of nowhere. I'd imagine they're gonna do something else. I want to see some more villains. To be honest with you, I do hope it is Black Adam or Shazam, because I do want to see some cooler characters coming out. So, do we get Rock Black Adam? I hope not. I hated that movie. Besides what's his name, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. That movie I fell asleep in that movie. I'm not lying to you. I fell asleep in Black Adam. I was so bored. But I did love Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. That was a goated casting, and he was phenomenal in it. Okay, let's go back here. I want to get some more stuff. Let's see. I want to see what other people are doing here. Dang, I was like way ahead of everybody. Oh, it's the other players. Then my server haven't gone yet. If you were to record a character to pick for the DCU fan pack, which one would you pick? Yeah, old Hal Jordan as a support character. That could be good. If you were to pick a recommended character for the DCU fan, okay. The fan pack. Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna be real with you. The one that I would Hal Jordan, here's the thing. Right now, Hal Jordan is not in the best of places. I'm gonna be real with everybody. He's kind of falling off. He is definitely, I don't know if I have him even in my top 10 right now. But all it takes is a Hal Jordan or a Green Lantern synergy, and this dude will come back exponentially. So DC Eric, if I were to recommend, I would say Hal Jordan. He's one of the harder characters to find and get. Because they might not rerun him for a hot minute, and honestly, of all the characters, I do feel like he is the best. Um, Here's the thing. So runes, I'm okay. A lot of people are trying to find ways to counter Firestorm. I will say this: if you are, let's go here. I'm gonna come back to this team. I've actually been finding a lot of success. Oh, I haven't even. Oh, I need. It's because it's the season thing. We reset the season. Give me a minute. Oh, this is weird. Victor's Arena is still going. Okay, the season is wonky right now. Let me collect these. So if we look at my defense team, team adjustments, I want to show this team. I made the video on this team. I'm really enjoying this team. I have been having a lot of fun with it. I think. Oh, the DCU fan pack. This is a thing that came out. I think new players still get this when they start. It's $30, and it's any of the old legendaries. I'm going to just say this. My personal recommendation would be Hal Jordan. Just because this was, for us, it came out like the first 2 weeks, the game's opening back in July. Lanterns comes out after Supergirl. Hold on. I thought it came out in June. Wait. Hold up. Whoa. Lanterns. Release date 2026. Hold on. August. Oh, you're right. Oh, I thought it was coming out in June. Interesting. Okay, that makes this easy. Oh, you guys are right. Thanks for the info. That actually makes this super easy. So I know how they're running the season. So next season is gonna be. I think next season will probably. I'm gonna make a guess. My guess is it's gonna be Black Adam, Shazam, and then it'll be Black Adam, Shazam, someone else. I don't know who else the character would be. I'm gonna make that guess. I'm gonna guesstimate it's gonna be those two, and then the following season will be Supergirl, Lobo, and probably a supporting character in there, and that'll be June and July. August is gonna roll around, and we're gonna get the lanterns. So the lanterns will be August, September. It's very low other than the videos need to make. Your videos audio. Okay, hold up. Is it low right now? Because right now my decibels are sitting pretty high. That's why I'm like, I don't really want to blow people's eardrums out. It depends on when I record the videos. I will be honest, SMD. Sometimes I record the videos when my son is asleep, so I can't be super crazy loud. And my voice is not the quietest thing in the world. I have kind of a loud voice in the real world, so I try to be very careful about how loud I am. Do some summons. Here's the thing. I don't really want anything because I have nothing to go for right now. I don't really want Sinestro. I think he's getting power crept. Lex Luthor is free. I mean, I might be able to go for like one extra copy of Lex. You know what we'll do? I'll do one summon. I'm going to do one 10 pull. I do not recommend people do this because I want to get my epic guarantee. Actually, I want to change this up. 2 do I want? I'll do 110 because I want to get my legendary. I want to get my do I want to go for more Nightwings? I think I might go for another Nightwing. Nah, he's free to play. I don't need him. Let's do you know what? Do I go for Guy? Nah, I don't really need Guy. I'm having a lot of fun with John. I'll do John. I like John. I'm always gonna go with John Stewart. Alright, let's do that. We'll do 110. Watch me pull Lex. I'm gonna absolutely ticked if I pull Lex. I got baited into summoning here. I'm gonna do 110. Alright. Come on. Ooh. What the? Are you effing kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on. I mean, it's good luck. I don't need him at all. No. No. What the front door? Oh. Screw you, game. Screw you, game. I was like, all right, I'll just do a 10 pull. Oh. No, get more weasels? Okay, no. No. We're not getting more weasels. No. Grifter, no. Give me... Ugh. I didn't want Poison Ivy. I was hoping to pick up Cheshire. Alright. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. No. Actually, I think I can actually rank him up to 10 now. Can I get him to 10? Actually, I think I can. Where am I at? No, I can't. Okay. So I still got a ways to go. Now, it is what it is. I'll take it. I mean, it gets him closer to 10. You can't make that one up. Oh, God, that sucks. That's just... Ah. Come on. I've never pulled something on the first 10, like, in the history of this game. I'm like, oh, I'll just do a 10 to get my epic. I didn't even get the epic that I wanted. That's whatever. You know what? I'm frustrated now. I was like, good luck that I could have used some other point. All right, we're gonna actually fight this, and I'm angry right now about that because I didn't want him. Oh, whatever. Just gets Lex closer, I guess. Oh my God, Lord. Is what's his name even good right here? I mean, I know Obito used to watch. I don't know if the current dev team. I mean, honestly, I just want them to fix the game. Just get the things under control. If they're watching, devs, if you're watching the stream, can we fix Victor's Arena and then compensate players and then just make everything like here's the thing. I have one small request for the devs. Which would I have preferred? Lex Luthor. Well, for me, Lex Luthor. Because I want and secretly hope that we get some more strong basic attack characters. And what's her name? Killer Frost Team Synergy gets a buff, and Lex Luthor is goated on her Team Synergy. Like they're goated on that Team Synergy. My hope is that we get one more really strong basic attack character, and it'll be great. But that's what I'm hoping. Maybe it might. I mean, reinforcements. Some of them. I think the poison reinforcement is absolutely cracked. All right, let's do this. I want to play a little bit here. The thing with Joker is, I don't know if I want to run Joker here. Because he's not getting. This is well. Oh no, he's got the fear. Maybe Joker is the right way to play to go. Let's watch this play out. I'm gonna just let this. All right, I'm gonna take this off auto. It might make him useful. Okay. Yeah, Jesus. I'm just gonna let this burn down for a hot second. All right. I like the fact that there's no like weird damage things. Okay. There we go. We'll keep burning him down. Okay. Ouchies. Yeah, it's not going to do a whole lot. We got, whatchamacallit. We have so much physical damage reduction here, so Batman ain't going to do squat. Oh, no, that's a wasted ult. I thought I timed that well. Whatever. I'll take the mischance on it. It is what it is. Okay. I hate the earlier fight, like the earlier parts of these fights, because it's just like you're trying to not, like, you're just trying to maximize score. All right, we're going to wait before I use... Ooh. Oh, there's the double basic attack. Oh, I love it. There we go. Perfect. Now he gets again. Yes, you love to see that. Where is Joker? Joker needs to auto before I'm going to feel comfortable. Perfect. Alright, we're going to let him auto here, or ult. I'll give him to 12 stacks. This should do enough damage. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Ooh, now he's starting to do some damage. Oh, ooh, ouchies. Yes, I would love that. Strong basic attack, but support. You're speaking my language here. Alright, let's see this. Only 226 points. Oh, good. There's the heal. Huh. Ouchies. You can be nice. Okay, let's do this. I am going to increase that miss chance again because I don't want to get too hurt. The miss chance is going to be very helpful here. Okay, let's get Firestorm, getting those buffs up and running. Man, I don't know how I got 900 on an auto. Ooh. How did I get 962 on an auto point? Okay, there we go. All right. Let's get the heals. I'm going to definitely heal up with the burns. I hope he gets the burns again. It's the heals. Okay. Ooh. Alright. A little worried here. Check your victor's ring. I think it's back. Yeah, for most people it's working. Some people it's not, though. Oh, you know what? This is actually going to be very helpful with all the evasions that I've got. Actually, we don't need our front line anymore. Okay, I actually want to do this again. Let's see if... God, Firestorm is so bleeping crazy. Alright, we're going to do... Who's he going with now? Where does Parallax go? Does Parallax go to... Okay, that's fine. That's actually... Ooh, this will give us 16, and this will give us... Okay, and this will give us the increased miss chance. I will take both of these. Not bad. Oh, whatchamacallit. I should have done the... we have enough energy here. Okay. Yeah, Punchline is fun. I really enjoy Punchline. She's just a really fun character. Definitely reminds me a lot of Cheshire. Give me like massive Cheshire vibes. Ooh. Okay, let's do this. I do want to burn this down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, cool. We'll get those miss chances up again. Tim seems insane against poison or burn teams. He's just doing free ults. Yeah, 100%. Again, I know people say, oh, he wasn't very good. I will say this. Once you put Punchline with him, he is doing... Like, look at this. Like, they're just invulnerable at this point. Like, literally, Joker is sitting... He's like Cheshire here. Like, this is why I'm just like, he's crazy. With Punchline, Joker is phenomenal. Look at this. Free... Like, nope, not taking damage. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you supposed to do damage? No. That's all I'm saying. And now we do some more miss chances here. Like, they can't do anything to this team. Look at this. Look at this. It's just free damage. Like, what are you supposed to do? I'm just going to let Joker do his things here. 12. That's not that much damage. I probably should have prioritized the Firestorm ult, but whatever. Oh. Ooh. Okay, we'll do this. I want to get him down. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, well. Okay, not bad. Got so many debuffs moving on him. So, like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is so good. Look at that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Looking at chat for 2 seconds, and I wasn't paying attention to my ult. Alright, I'm just going to let them just do their things now. This is, like, my point here is, like, look at this. Look at this. Look how phenomenal this back line is. You can't do anything to them. I'm actually, John, you know what we might do? I have an idea. I might actually switch this out, and I think I can do more damage. Sometimes against FS, he's nuking everyone out. Do you really need FS nerf? I don't think he... I actually think with Joker, now that... again, like I said, it's important we hold our criticisms until the whole season comes out. Joker plus Punchline is very annoying to deal with. Like, look at this. Look at this. They can't do anything. Like, my backline is literally invulnerable. Like, it just... this is the thing that you got to be really careful of, is stuff like this. Because they're essentially unable to be killed. Well, there he goes. He's finally dead. Oh, he came back. Sorry. Never mind. So... and then he gets another ult. There you go. That's what? 800 plus damage? 800k? Not, yeah, so that's my point. Oh, Hinch. Oh. Probably my favorite Resident Evil. I take that back. It's my second favorite Resident. Well, it was so... one of my favorites. I will say this. I did not like the ending. I will say it was one of the very few games where I was having an absolute immaculate amount of fun. And then the boss fight, Giddy. I don't want to say anything. Sorry, I'm not going to spoil anything. The final fight was annoying to me because they threw some stuff out there, and I was just like, I also did not like Zeno, whatever his name was. I mean, at some point, maybe I can literally I can talk to you guys about Resident Evil till I'm blue in the face. Um, yes, I agree. SMD, I agree. I could literally talk to you guys till I'm blue in the face about Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. I've played every Resident Evil. It is the only game I will ever pick up when it comes out. Resident Evil. Yes, I agree. We need more things like Punchline. 100%. I think Punchline is probably one of my more enjoyable characters in the game because she did something that I wanted them to do with other characters, which is buff buff other characters. Like she made Joker very broken, as we just watched. 961,000 points with the Joker and Punchline. It was literally Firestorm, Joker, Punchline. That's it. And the team just absolutely curb stomped. I can probably get higher too at some point. I will probably work on that. But yeah, I will come back to Resident Evil. I will just say this: the end, everything but the end, I did not like. I don't know how far people have gotten in it. I will say everything about the game up until the very end was immaculate for me. It was perfection. I was legitimately having an absolute blast every minute of the way. There was beautifully structured game. The horror was just right. The action, like you felt good going back and forth. When like Leon was starting to feel a little tired, you get a little tired of Leon, and you're switching back to Grace. Oh, yeah, yeah, I agree. Hinch, I agree. I think that was a misstep, and how they killed him off in 5. I was like, well, he's too much of a big bad. I actually think he should have been the main villain in 6. And like he's still kind of doing his thing in 5, and then 6 he's the big bad. I know. I once had to fight Hinch once had to fight the last boss of RE0 with just a handgun. I will say for Firestorm it's 4 speed to attack. I'll show you. This is how you build Firestorm. It's literally 2 attack bonus, 4 speed to attack. You want him just going a lot with a ton of attack power, attack bonus percentage, and that's it. I literally am just like putting a ton of attack power on him as much as I can because his attack power is very low. He does have much lower attack power than everyone else. I think that's intentional just because if they give him too much, then he is one-shotting everything. The slug and yeah, I will say I did not like 0. 0 because it didn't have a lot of zombies. There was so many animal bosses. I just didn't like it. Train was great, but then again, it's like a scorpion is your boss. Yeah. He's one of the best villains of all time. I will say my favorite boss fight is still always going to be whatchamacallit. The scientist in 2. What's his name? Birkin. Birkin's always my favorite. I know people are gonna say Nemesis. I love Birkin. Birkin was like persistent. I mean, Nemesis 3 is always going to be a goated boss fight, but I think that's just kind of like a go-to answer for everybody. For me, Birkin in 2 is easily one of the best overall, just persistent villains in a Resident Evil game. He shows up just enough. It's perfect. I like Gideon. I didn't like him as a boss. How would you rank RE's games? I'm going to go with this. So here's my personal ranking. Right now, 4 Remake is without a doubt. I'm actually replaying 4 Remake right now because I had so much fun with 9. I was like, I'm going to go replay 4. So I'm replaying 4 right now because I got it on Steam because I have it on my PlayStation 5 and I picked it up on Steam. And I have it on Steam I got it for I think it was like $15, and I was like, all right, I'm going to pick up Resident Evil 4 and just replay it with nothing on hardcore first playthrough. I'm at the castle right now. And I just 4 for me is like peak Resident Evil. I love 4 Remake. Easily one of my favorite. I think 4 Remake is in my top 5 games of all time. And then I'm actually going to go 4 492. 492. Yeah, 492, and then it gets kind of muddy. His loves the Nosferatu in Code Front. I mean, yeah, it's a good fight. I've heard they're remaking it. I've heard Veronica. I mean, maybe you guys have heard Veronica is actually going to be remade. That's like, I'm actually very excited about Veronica getting remade. Code Veronica getting remake is going to be magnifique. I love Veronica, and I think an update on its story will be really good. I want them to remake 5. This is a hot take. I want them to get rid of co-op. I don't like co-op. I think co-op does not belong in a Resident Evil game. It's meant to be scary. And co-op ruins Resident Evil. Sorry. Missing on some cases. Players community turned straight Aquaman tank into support. I agree. SMD, I'm 100% on with you. I really do not like that. I think a lot of it has to do with stats. I think part of the reason is, but the problem is also supports in this game are just not good. They don't have good supports. There's a few, but there's not a lot of good ones. Yeah, the issue with Tank Cheshire is she's not doing what she needs to be doing. I think she is just a very, very survivable DPS. I don't think she's a tank, though. I mean, here's the thing. See, I'm gonna go back. For me, 9 does one. Okay, this is a hard take. I like 2 a lot. I was going back. If right now, personally, it is kind of 429, but 9 did something for me with nostalgia in that moment, like when you're revisiting all of these places. And I gotta admit, the hung fight. I had so much fun. 100%. Code Veronica is very underrated. I think, unfortunately, Code Veronica just needs to be we don't think of it the same way because it's so old. But I think once it gets a remake, and also 1 getting a remake, also hot take, I've loved 6. I know people don't like 6. I love 6. I'm here for Resident Evil, and it was just everything. I was having a blast in 6. Was it a good game? Yes. Was it a bad Resident Evil game? Yes. That's the best way to think about it. Yeah, 100%. Also, Punchline is more of a support than she is a DPS. Her ult, though, hits like a truck. So do take note, her ult is incredibly powerful and very, very, very strong. I have been regularly blown away by her ult just chunking off like enemy teams half HP. I'm like, damn. And then on top of it, it's chunking off like half of their HP, and then you're also giving 70% at rank 10 mischance. It's a little gnarly, to say the least. I agree. So for me personally, this is why I like this team the most, because I don't think, again, Joker and Punchline are the greatest of tanks, but here it doesn't really matter because Mr. T is going to redirect attacks. They're tanking. They still have to tank. The best saver. Oh, yes, 100%. I mean, I just like the overall the story progression of Veronica. Like, it just kind of needs a gameplay update, and then, you know, a little bit of touches here and there to the story. But Veronica is one of the most underrated Resident Evil games. I actually think it's a phenomenal game. It's been so long since I played it, though. Clash Royale and do streams. I've played Clash for a little bit. Personally, I'm going to be trying 2 new games next week. I am looking at a game called Star Sailor because it's like a PvP version of this game, like very PvP centric. And then the new whatchamacallit. Oh, what the heck's that game called? The 7 Deadly Sins. The open world 7 Deadly Sins. I'm not going to lie to you. If people want to, I wouldn't mind. But Toxic Commando is coming out next week. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a gigantic John Carpenter fan. And I love me some zombies. And Saber is making the game. And I loved World War Z. And I'm not going to lie to you. Left 4 Dead 2 is probably my #1 favorite game of all time. Left 4 Dead 2 is #1 game of all time for me. No one talking about her damage. Punchline ult is just, yeah, it's very good. 100%. I will say this. I have been so impressed with her damage on her ult. Like it always. I'm like, actually, let's do some Elite Arena. Oh, I need a whatchamacallit right now. I need to go through the bots. Ugh, I gotta do the bot fights here. Nah, I don't want to do the bot fights. We're gonna skip past these. These are bots. Yeah, I agree, 100%. I like his presence in Veronica is like he's so kind of behind the scenes a little bit. I hope we do get to fight him though in the remake. I hope Chris gets to fight him. I would like a fight between him and Chris in the remake. They really do need to turn that into a fight. I'm sorry. Listen, y'all bring up Resident Evil. I'm going to talk to your ear off about Resident Evil. Sorry, not sorry. Resident Evil, legitimately, like, even my wife knows when Resident Evil comes, she's like, just go play your game. I'm like, yeah. Resident Evil is, listen. I always pick up games on sales. I never pick up a game at full price, ever, in my life. Here's the thing. This is gonna sound kind of weird. I'll do a Resident Evil stream at any point in time. It's that when I do my first playthrough, so this is how, yeah, I see. Yes, Vegito, 100%. I loved 6. I had so much fun. Here's the thing, Hinge. When I'm playing Resident Evil, like I have to do my first playthrough on my own. I need to like feel the moments. I need to like there's something about it. It's kind of like when I'm watching a movie that's like very personal. Like I'll stream other games any day of the week. I will be a bad streamer when I am playing Resident Evil because I won't even look at chat. I like right now I always regularly check chat. When I'm playing Resident Evil, I'm just sitting there like this the whole time. I'm literally just like, and I'm not gonna lie to you, there are gonna be moments where I just need to pause. Like when I had to fight the girl, I had to pause multiple times because I needed to go walk away for a minute because I was too freaked out. I'm not I will say this game 9 had one of my favorite scenes when the guy falls out of the thing and then the girl's hand just goes like this and you're just like, I was like, oh thank God. And then you're like, I legitimately was like, pause, I'm out, give me a minute. I literally had to walk away for like 2 seconds when that happened because I was like, oh hell no. Okay, maybe I'll do a Resident Evil stream. I have spring break coming up and I'm playing through all the old Resident Evils. I might just stream some Resident Evil then. I love me some Resident Evil. Actually, I need to replay 9 now. So I need to go back through 9. I'm waiting until they do New Game Plus. And I will gladly stream a New Game Plus. I love me some Resident Evil. I will play it day and night. I do want to stream. Oh, 100%. I want them to update it though. I'm gonna be real. I agree with you, Grifter. I loved Legacy of Kain. It's old. And there's some. I mean, again, this is sound sacrilegious. I know. Some of the jankiness is fun, and some of the jankiness is not always the most fun thing to deal with because the jankiness hurts. I've been playing through, like my wife loves watching me play Crash Bandicoot because just watching me die left and right. Oh man, yeah, I'll do some. Maybe we'll do some Resident Evil streams. I'm mad that I didn't pick up, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it. They had that sale on Steam, the Capcom sale, and they had all old games. I was like, oh, I should pick this up, but I did not pick that up, and I kind of kicked myself for it there because it was like all the old games for like $60. And I was like, oh, I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Finally, okay, let's watch. I want to watch my team do its thing. I might do an RE stream. I'm probably gonna redo 9 now. I want to wait for New Game Plus, but I am doing 4 right now. I love 4. I can replay 4 1.5 times. 4 is easily. They haven't done the new Mercenaries mode. There's a lot of stuff missing from it right now, which is I think hurts its replayability, but it's okay. I think they're gonna do it again. I think they're holding out, and they will release the stuff. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll put it on the Discord when I do it. I would love to, honestly, if people watch me play Resident Evil, I'll play Resident Evil. I literally love playing Resident Evil. It's like That's all. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Late at night, right now, I'm just playing some Resident Evil. I love me some Resident Evil. It's legitimately. I just, I don't know, man. I love the lore. I love everything about it. I love the fact they're going back and modernizing it right now. I think some of the like, I will be honest with you. Some of the old Resident Evil lore is just a little too ridiculous. Like, I'm glad they're like streamlining it a little bit more. It gets very convoluted very fast. My only annoyance with some of the Resident Evil is that they have a lot of dead storylines, like Revelations and Revelations 2. They haven't really done anything with it. And I don't imagine they're going to do much with it. I actually don't think they're going to probably build on Resident Evil Revelations, which I think are two very good games. I just kind of wish for 9 they made more money than 8. Oh, 100%. They made so much money on 9. 9 was such a whatchamacallit. 9 was such a success that, like, I don't even think there were 9 was amazing. Yes, I know. Yes. Oh, wait, what? Mercenaries is great. We can all play too. Yeah. The one thing, if people want, and I don't mind if people want to hit me up with it, and I would be down if people, like, I'll just stream it, is if people are interested in Toxic Commando. I know. Like, I love, like, I've watched the movies. I have most of the movies, actually. I had them on DVD when they first came out. Like, Degeneration is probably, I thought Degeneration was such a good movie. Some of them are real hit or miss. I haven't been impressed with all of the movies, but they do have great choreography. Oh, Vegito, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Vegito, thank you so much. Yes, listen, you guys are going to sit here and talk with me about Resident Evil all day long. I'll talk Resident Evil. It made me sad that the mobile game was just some kind of, like, I don't know. I really didn't like the mobile. I played it for like an hour and I was like, nah, I'm not streaming this. Thank you. I really appreciate the donation. SMD, let me look. I think there's many people in the comment section on PC. Playing my PC, assuming if I play PC for hours, it's just using a lot. Yeah, I agree. Maybe I'm losing it, but anyone notice that OM seems to counter less after badge 30? I have not noticed that. I don't have them at badge 30. Maybe I need to go do that and see. Data, someone help me to a taskbar. It shows software. This is consuming. Well, stop. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. That is well beyond my pay grade. I will say I was really sad that the mobile game was. Hold on. Turn on mine. It's getting dark in here. I was really sad that the mobile game was not good. The mobile game made me sad. It was very cash grabby. And it was like one of those, like, base building things. And I was like, like, I honestly, just give me a horde mode. Like, mobile game, horde mode. Not everything needs to be like conquer, what the like, Command and Conquer-esque base building defense. I was so sad that it was like that structure. I was like, I just despise those games. And they're like trying to change the lore of it. I was like, no, I'm done. I'm sorry. So I'll play Resident Evil though. If you guys want to watch me play Resident Evil, we can talk Resident Evil. I mean, there haven't been a lot of, unfortunately. I think that's why I'm gonna play. I mean, if people want, that's why I say Toxic Commando looks absolutely phenomenal. I did play the demo. I had a blast on the demo. It's gotten pretty decent reviews, so I'm pretty excited about it. That's not the game. It's a PC background using. I will be honest with you. Also, SMD. The mobile game. There's a Resident Evil mobile game. It's like a base builder. It's like one of those things where it's like a resource base building. It's very much like, it's like the Walking Dead game a little bit, and it's just like you have a base, you build a base. It's very not Resident Evil-y, and I was like, know the IP. I mean, unfortunately, Capcom is really bad at multiplayer. I love Capcom, but their multiplayer games are horrible. Just summon for Zod is to unlock Jon Stewart's affinities. Oh. Also Starfire and Hal Jordan. Oh, that's a good point. Wait. The reason summon for Zod is to unlock Jon Stewart's. Do you mean, Grifter, do you mean, what's his name? Sinestro? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. He does unlock affinities. That is another thing, and those are some pretty decent stats. Some of them are like 9 to 10. Like some of them are given like out like 9%. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go look up. What does Sinestro give? I'm actually curious. What does he give John? Wow, he actually gives John 7.5% stats. That's actually pretty big. 2.5 attack, 2.5 HP, 2.5 defense. How much does he give Hal? Ooh. Together with John, he's giving 9% attack and 3% HP. Ooh. Mm. Yes. I'm gonna be honest with you. 5 should not be co-op. I hate co-op. I want them to get rid of it. When they remake 5, just remove the co-op and make it scarier. 5 was too actiony. There's a lot of good set pieces. There's a lot of good bosses in 5. And also they shouldn't kill off Wesker in the end. I think Wesker should be... I think they need to go back and fix the killing of Wesker. I think killing him off was a terrible, as Hinch has said, I think it was a terrible decision. For RE fans, I think killing him off was a horrible decision. He felt like he was someone that kind of sits in the back for a while. I think he needed to be built up, and then 6. Like, Simmons is such a whatever character that in 6, I was so depressed with Simmons as a character, and it felt like that would have been a perfect fight, like if it was Simmons, because it's like, what's her name? The chick that was cloned, not cloned herself as Ada, but like it was such a convoluted story that I really think if they just bring it down and like get rid of, okay, if you want to fix 6, this is how you do it. You have Chris's campaign and you have Leon's campaign. 2 separate campaigns. Get rid of Jake and get rid of Sherry. You can have them as side characters somewhere. I just don't think they need their own story. The whole thing with Jake is the Ustanok, and then he's Wesker's kid. It's like, cool. He feels very forgettable. And then you make on one side Simmons, and then on the other side Wesker, and then they come together, and then it's just like, could be crazy. They're working on a new remake. Do you think it's going to be Resident Evil 5? Veronica. I think it's Veronica. I think reports are saying it is Veronica, and I hope it's Veronica. 5 needs some time. I think 5, we need Wesker to be more mainstream, and I want Veronica to flesh out lore more. I do think Veronica needs the remake. Her advance goes off every round. Oh, interesting. Whoa. Yes, 100%. Resident Evil 5 was too COD. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I thought the overall story behind it was fine, but I remember playing 5 and everyone's like, it's the greatest thing ever. And I was like, eh. Even when I was a kid, I remember as a teenager when it came out, I was like, it's okay. I just didn't like it. I don't like the controls in it. I tried replaying it recently, and God, I hated the controls. It's like you can't move when I did not like it. Like for me, 4 and 2 are the pinnacles of what a remake should be, and they like built on. Oh no, it's confirmed. I think it is confirmed to be Code Veronica. I think what I saw in the reports is the order of what they're gonna the leaks is it's gonna go, and again, these are leaks, so take them with a grain of salt. It's gonna go Veronica 0, which I'm down with. I like the idea of Veronica 0. Hold on, I need to adjust my thing real quick, and then that's because I'm trying to get, nope, never mind, sorry, I'm messing with things. It's because the light is just bouncing off the thing. I'll figure it out later. I think it's Veronica 0, 10, 1, and then they're going to release 1 for the 35th anniversary, which makes sense. And I think that's a great order. I like that idea. And then after 1, you can do 5. Because I think 0 really does need a remake. Yeah, I like that order. I do. I think taking a break from 5, because I think 5 and 6 are very weird in the way of a remake, because there's a lot of things about them that I think they need to do some massive overhauls to the story in both of them. Like, I don't think 5 and 6 are going to be full. Like, I think they're like straight up, like, they're going to have to rewrite what's a character you would like to be released in the game. Oh, in this game. Reverse Flash. No, Doomsday. I'm going Doomsday. He's going to be he'll be a mighty tank too. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I actually hope he's a tactical tank. A blue tank. Because we need more tanks. I'm kidding. But it is Doomsday. I want Doomsday. I love Doomsday. Probably one of my favorite characters. Doomsday or Lobo. I really want Lobo. I really want Lobo. I love Lobo. And then here's the thing for Veronica. Veronica just needs some touch-ups, but it's a pretty good story. I think they just need the Wesker storyline needs to just be added in more. It needs to become more mainline. Putting out, I know. They can calm down on the roguelites a little bit. Oh, COD was everywhere back in the day. It was driving me nuts. Because it was like, you get such a success with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and then people were like, we're going to mimic it. And it's just like, do we need to? I remember that. It was like every game, and it had like the same art style. Like, if you look at COD back in the day and you go look at Resident Evil, they literally look the same too. Like the buildings, everything, like in the desert. It's like, oh boy, ugh. These are like the same game. Like, for me, 4 was scary. Like, if you're in the regenerators, oh, that's a scary time. Like, 4 is actually legitimately got some really scary scenes in it. Like, I'm like, you feel like an absolute Chad as Leon, but then it is also a very frightening game at different parts of it. And I think 9 just balances out perfectly. 2 is really good. 2 is really good. 2 is really good at balancing the horror plus the action. I love 2. 3 was too short for the remake. I'm talking about the remakes right now. Old school, we're not even getting very old games because they're very outdated. 6, again, I do love 6. I love me Resident Evil 6. 7 and 8 are very contained, and I think they're very good. I did like the atmosphere of 7, and I like the gameplay of 8, but I did not like the story of 8. 8's story is just, it's kind of all over the place, but I love the gameplay of 8. 8 gameplay wise is easily one of my favorite of the Resident Evils, but story wise, I was like, like the boss fights. 8 nailed gameplay perfectly. Darkseid would be great, but I don't know with Darkseid. Darkseid's a weird one because I think he needs to be like the first anniversary of this game, just because he is literally like the League boss. Like, you don't, like, he's just in the background here. Yeah, Darkseid is, yeah, I don't know. We also should get Steppenwolf at some point, even though he's a boss. I still want to see him. I was thinking, but I will say this. The one thing about 9 I did not like was the boss fights. The boss fights were bad. Besides Hunk. I did have a fun time with Hunk. But I did not like the boss fights in 9. I just did not enjoy them. They need to do some balancing work on some actual game content. Drop more new characters like Darkseid. 100%. Definitely, yeah, I agree. I mean, Bruce, I'm not going to argue with you. The game has a content problem. They really need to get some stuff down. I don't know what they're doing right now. Yeah. I'm probably going to head out in about 3 minutes, guys. I do need to go watch my son. But I do think they really need to get, I mean, content. I'll make a video talking about it. There is a massive content issue in this game, and it makes me sad. I'm bummed out that they are not really addressing some of these big issues right now. Bro, would you choose between Dr. Fate or Sinestro? I definitely think Sinestro. Fate needs a full-on buff, and I don't know if they're going to give him a buff. Oh, 100%. Go with Sinestro. Easily. Sinestro. Sinestro's way better than Fate. 100% better than Fate. Million times better than Fate. Fate is not, and even on the sacrifice team, he's not even that great right now, just because your sacrifice team is not getting lowered in HP. Because now that they changed Constantine and Aquaman, you don't lose that much HP because of Constantine anymore. So you're not going down all the way. Where Fate wants you to be below 60% HP, you don't get that on a normal team. You're just kind of like, he doesn't synergize well anymore anywhere, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's just the unfortunate reality. He just doesn't really have a place right now. Yeah, yeah. I wish he had a place. I do. Oh well, it is what it is. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do a Resident Evil stream. Here's what I do want to do though. I do want to do a Toxic Commando stream because that would be fun. I did play the demo. If people are interested, and maybe we could even get some people in chat. And I wouldn't even, because it's a 4-player game. If people are down, I have spring break coming up. Wouldn't mind hitting people up and doing some team ups on some Toxic Commando. That sounds like I'm kind of interested in doing some Toxic Commando because it reminds me of Left 4 Dead, and Left 4 Dead is one of my favorite games. Even though you're going to free play, will you still buy the security plan? But nothing. I'm actually not even buying the security plan because I don't really need a lot right now. I have, like, if we look at my summons, which unfortunately still can't believe I pulled Lex Luthor. I'm going to say this, and I have a video talking about it. I do not like what's going on with Warner Brothers and Paramount. I think from just a moral standpoint, I don't agree with that merger at all from numerous reasons. I think there's just a lot going on in that decision. And I'm someone that says put your money where your mouth is. And right now, I don't like the fact that they're not treating this game with respect. They're just kind of like, here's more characters. And it's just like, bro, you need to release more game modes. You need to like incentivize players to play your game. And you're not doing that. So I'm literally just going to put my money where I'm actually just full on taking free to play stance. And if they actually want to bring players back, they need to incentivize us and, respect the players and put in content. It's a game. Video games need content. I unfortunately do not talk to the devs. I have tried. I will be very transparent. I have tried numerous times to talk to the devs. This was even back, I will be very honest with you, this was back when the team was still there, and they did not agree to talk to me. So the abandoned Revelations 1 and 2, Wesker's sister on 2 was good, but the story, Barry was happy with his daughter. Yeah, I think I agree. Vegito, I think they just straight up abandoned it, and I think that's fine. I think what they're doing is they're kind of going back through all the games, and I'm glad they're updating it, but that is what they're doing. They're just updating the story. Because there were so many, like, lines. Like, there were so many story plots, and you're just like, is Wesker's sister coming back? Is she now in the little girl? Is that? I mean, she is. I mean, her consciousness is now there. And then Barry's, I don't know. There's so many weird things going on with that. I'm kind of glad that they're... Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm at a point where Wonder Woman, when you get later in the game, Wonder Woman really falls off. And she's good, but she's almost like a support character because she's giving like a crit damage buff. But right now, crit's just not even a good spot. That's my issue. Yeah, I'm going to promote to people not to spend money. I mean, here's the thing. They're not putting effort into this game in terms of content, and I can't give them my money when they're not being pro-consumer. They appreciate your oh, thank you, MBG. You bet. I appreciate you, dude. I'm tempting to badge 30 Killer Frost. Should I wait for... No. Wait for Firestorm. Firestorm at badge 30 runes, it, like, literally just invest everything in Firestorm. He'll literally carry you through the entire game. Like, legitimately, this is how you get Evil Falls done. I have finished all but one Evil Falls, and that's the Power Ring, because that's just unbelievably difficult, but I have level 40 on everything because of Zod and Firestorm. And I just beat Evil Falls with those two. Yes, I will say she's very good in Wonder Woman is very good in PvP, but in PvE she hard falls off. Past like chapter 45, she just does not do enough damage because like it just she's her damage falls off, and then she's not good in team ups, she's not good in evil falls, she's not good in there's just a lot of game modes where she's not the greatest, but she carries you through most of the game early game. Like she's a very good character to invest in because she'll get you through the majority of the game, but then once you get to the late game, she's just not doing the same amount that she's the lifting she's doing in the beginning of the game. Oh, yeah, got you. Sorry. My bad, man. I see the message. All right, folks. I will talk to you guys later. I will actually message people, and we'll see if we want to do some Resident Evil streams because that would be awesome. Resident Evil or Toxic Commando, either one. They come out next week. Well, Resident Evil's now. We'll see next week. We'll see what's going on. This game kind of, I think it's going to chill out for a little bit, anyways. So I might just, take a small break from it while the game is. We'll see when the new characters come out. I do kind of want to see what they release. Yeah, I get. Yeah, the Firestorm is absolutely broken. All right, y'all. It was. Thank you guys for stopping by. And then also Vegito and Grifter, appreciate the donations. Thank you so very much. You guys are amazing. I appreciate talking with you guys. It was awesome to get to chat with you. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Remember, failing is your first attempt in learning.